Let's talk markets as well, and let's welcome on board Kunal as well as Nooresh. Well, the all-time high continues to elude us on the Nifty, but a lot of action outside the index, a lot of it in the block deals. Kunal, what's the take on the index though? Seems like we're headed in once again for a bit of a soft start.
Yeah, I think a few more days of possible consolidation for the index before we march on to the new high on the index. I think what we've seen is a very consistent kind of a texture for the index where the day generally pans out into three different segments. An initial mild bit of a gap up or push from many large cap names, then a second half selling for most of the stocks. Whether it's large caps or the performing names, and then the third, in the closing segment is where we typically see a good recovery for individual large cap names. The Nifty tends to end in a bit of a flattish note. Now, what we've seen over the last couple of days, in fact, yesterday was the Bank Nifty trying to make a comeback with the HDFC Bank, many of the PSU banking stocks like Bank of Baroda, etc., making a very strong comeback for themselves. So hopefully the lagging part of the market trend where the Bank Nifty was underperforming, if that starts to show signs of good participation like what we saw yesterday, then I believe that there could be a strong possibility that we may sooner break out of that new high for the Nifty. So all in all, the texture still remains bullish on the index, but it's just that it's taking a bit of time to try and break past about the life high levels. 18,600 is the near-term support for the index.
Okay, so that's the take coming in at the index level. Nooresh, what about you? What's your view on the market and what's the trade?
So overall, the view remains the same as Kunal. We are in a band of 18,600 to 18,900 roughly. We are seeing some bit of a recovery in the heavyweights. Yesterday, we saw HDFC Bank make a recovery, crossing a 10-20-day high. Same is the case with Reliance Industries, which is sustaining about the 2,500, 2,550 mark. ICICI Bank continues to struggle. Kotak Mahindra Bank is showing reversal signs. So overall, the structure is positive, and it's just a formality of going to a new all-time high. What we need to see is whether we see some leadership coming from some of the heavyweights, and we are getting the initial signs from yesterday's price action. So bias remains positive. One could actually be looking at a momentum trade once we cross 18,900 on Nifty spot, and then play a spike of 200 points from that breakout level. So overall, the view remains the same. Hold on to the long positions. Look to add in momentum.